Hey guys, Joe here with All Around Joe, and I have an interesting review for you today. It is the Achedaway Cupper. Now, after using this Achedaway Cupper for a little over a month, I have some thoughts on it for you. First off, cupping therapy. If you've never done cupping therapy before, you might see it in a physical therapist or an acupuncturist office, and what they're usually doing is trying to increase blood flow to the area so that you could increase recovery time. Without getting too deep into the logistics of it, that's basically what you've got going on. There's different types of cupping therapy that you may have seen. Today, I'm just gonna be talking about what the Achedaway Cupper does though, and the results that I've seen from using it and why you should care. So the Achedaway Cupper is a dynamic cupping machine. What does that mean? Basically what it means is that you can turn it on, it's an electrical device, so it sucks the air out of the cup via the internals of the cupper here, so that it doesn't have to use any of the flame or basically the suction technology or pump technology you've seen on these other cuppers. It can also be controlled with their app, which gives you 5 different modes or intensity levels, if you will, for using this device. Some other cool features of this cupper is that it gives you a light massage by basically pulsing the cupping or suction technology up and down or in and out as you're using the cupper. And it has a red light system inside of there, so you're actually getting the benefits of red light therapy on the spot that you're cupping as you're doing it. So you've got 3 different things that are happening at the same time, which is really cool in a cupping device. Not only that, one of the biggest benefits that I found from using this cupper is it was just so easy. I'm not sure if you guys have had the at-home cupping kits before, which the ones that I've had have little pumps, and you pump them up and you put them on your aching muscle or aching spot that you're trying to recover faster, and then you leave it for a certain amount of time, and inevitably the suction runs out or stops working so that you have to put it back on and do it again. The cool thing about the Achedaway Cupper is that it's very powerful. You put it on your skin and it will just suck and it will stay there for the duration of the time that you would like to have it on. And then you can set up the actual time that you would like to use it on the app. So what I'll usually do is start with around 5 minutes. If I need more intensity, I could go a little bit higher, but then you also have the 5 intensities within the app that you can use in order to make it more effective or more appropriate for what you are looking for yourself. I've noticed that I will usually put it on level 4 and I will go for about 5 minutes, but that could be if I'm trying to get rid of a really nasty knot in my back or something. That's what I found it to be pretty effective for. So like I mentioned, I've been using the Achedaway Cupper for about a month or a little over a month now, and I have really enjoyed the ease of use. It has this lanyard here, which at first I thought, why would you want to use this? But what you can do is you could put it around your wrist, you could put it over your head, and when you're using it someplace, if it decides to fall off, it's not going to break the cupper. It's not going to fall onto the floor or anything like that. So it is actually a pretty interesting design there. It doesn't work so well if you're using it on your leg and it falls off your leg, but I recommend putting it on the floor or getting on the floor, using it on the floor when you're gonna be using it. The red light therapy is always nice because I'm not sure about you, but I'm a big fan of utilizing the red and infrared light therapy, so that's kind of like a double whammy. I've noticed that it gives me similar results or similar but better results to the suction cupping that I've used, mostly because the suction or the system is just so powerful that it is effective the first time for the duration of the cupping therapy that you want to be doing. The pulsing is also nice, so you could imagine that if you are going to be pulsing from cupping and trying to increase blood flow, that pulsing would just logically increase the blood flow to that area more than just letting it stay stagnant as it's pulling on your skin. And then we already talked about the red light therapy. So I've noticed that it works better than any cupping therapy that I've used in the past. So if you like trying or if you're trying something new, or if you like cupping therapy yourself, this system is very cool. Now, the only downside that I've found to the Achedaway Cupper is that ideally you have about 5 of these things, because just this spot that you're going to be doing the cupping on with the one device is not necessarily, well, it is enough, but it just takes longer to do all of the multiple places that you might have aches and pains, especially if you're somebody like myself that works out or plays hard all the time. Something that I hadn't mentioned yet is there are 3 different heads to this cupping device, a large, medium, and then a small. And the small is actually a rounded cup, which is really cool because if you find that you like to use it on your shoulder or other areas that are curved like our bodies are, it's not always flat, and the rounded cupper can work really great for getting into those hard spots without having the suction being lost. So I would highly recommend that you check out the Achedaway Cupper if you are a fan of cupping or you'd like to get into trying to recover faster with cupping. Side note, if you've ever noticed any other athletes with these round, kind of like bruised looking circles on their body, it is from something like the cupper, and it is a widely used and widely known therapy that I've found to be effective. So if you have any questions for me, let me know. Put them down in the comments below. Happy to answer those questions. I do recommend checking out the Achedaway Cupper if you're into cupping. You can go to their website at achedaway.com and get this cupper today. Also, if you like this channel, if you'd like to see more reviews, please hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing because we appreciate that and helps me to stay on top of it, motivated for get these videos out for you. All right guys, we'll see you on the next video.